Hi everyone, welcome to your weekly phonics lesson. I thought we would start by warming up our brains and chanting our alphabet chart. So we're going to go through one at a time and I want you to try and say it with me. Ready? A, apple, apple. B, ball, ball. C, cat, cat. D, dog, dog. E, elephant, elephant. F, fish, fish. G, goat, goat. H, house, house. I, igloo, igloo. J, jump rope, jump rope. K, kite, kite. L, leaf, leaf. M, magnet, magnet. N, nest, nest. O, ostrich, ostrich. P, pumpkin, pumpkin. Q, queen, queen. R, rabbit, rabbit. S, sun, sun. T, tiger, tiger. U, umbrella, umbrella. V, vest, vest. W, watch, watch. X, x-ray, x-ray. Y, yo-yo, yo-yo. Z, zebra, zebra. Good job, everybody. Now let's take a look at our letter of the week. Say the name if you know it. This is the letter Q, and Q makes the sound qu. You try making that sound, say qu. It's like the k sound, like a K, and the w sound from the W together. K, w, k, w, qu, qu. One more time, say qu, queen. Can you think of any other words that start with the qu sound? Good job. Let's talk about how to write our letter Q again. Now, first is our capital Q. When we're on the letter lines, we're going to start at the very top, and the first shape we're going to make is like the letter C, because that's the right way that we want to go to finish our letter. So we're going to start at the top, make that letter C, keep going around, finish your circle. Then you're going to come to the middle over here and you're going to do a slant line down to the bottom. Remember, this is a straight line. This is a slant line. So I'll start right here and I'll go slant and do a straight line to the bottom. For the lowercase q, you might see it look like this. When we write it, we can also add a little curl on the end too. That would be going this way. That's how we usually write a Q. For this letter, we're going to also start like the letter C again to make it the right way. And pay attention because I'm not going to pick my cursor up at all or my pencil for you if you're writing it. I'm going to start on the dotted line. Do letter C. There's my letter C. Go up. Then I'm going to go straight down. Do not pick up your pencil. Go into the basement and a little curl out to the side. And that's our lowercase q. Let's look at our poem this week. Do you see any Q words? Let's read it. I'll read it first. Oh, let me erase this so it's not on our page. There we go. It's called The Queen's Nap. Listen for the qu sound for Q words. The Queen's Nap. Quiet now, said the Queen. It's time for our royal nap. The Queen pulled up a velvet quilt. Duck and quail sat on her lap. This time I'm going to read it. You try and clap when you hear the qu sound. Ready? The Queen's Nap. Quiet now, said the Queen. It's time for our royal nap. The Queen pulled up a velvet quilt. Duck and quail sat on her lap. Good job. Do you guys see any heart words in this poem? Say them out loud if you see some heart words. Let's see if we can find them. I see one in the title. Do you see it? T-H-E, that spells the. Okay, let's see. Now, that's two. Read that one if you know it. Said. Here it is again. T-H-E, that spells the. Four so far. Okay, I'm looking for heart words. Here's one, this one that starts with the letter F. Read it if you know it. That's four. Let's see. Oh, here it is. T-H-E, that spells the. Oh, we know this one. A. Here's one. A-N-D. Do you know what that spells? And. And that's all of them. Good job, everybody. Let's take a look at our letter labeling page for this week. And this week it has lots of words that start with qua. Let me read the words for you. Now in your page, this will be in your packet, you will have the lines to write the word. Remember to start where the dot is and then go the other direction so that you're not writing your words backward. Remember, you do not have to spell these all perfectly. Spell them the way you hear them. So you can either sound it out by breaking it down on your arm like we've practiced all year, or you can say the word slowly and try and figure out what you hear. Let's talk about the words first and then we'll practice a few. The first one I see is over here. She's a lady who wears a crown and sometimes a robe. That's a queen. There's something around this heart. We haven't talked about it in kindergarten yet, but this is called quotes. Say quotes. This is a symbol. I bet some of you know this one. This is a question mark. You can just write question. This bird over here is called a quail. Over here, this picture is showing a part of the pizza. When you break away this much of something, it's called a quarter. Quarter. Here's something that sometimes people used to write with, or a long time ago they used to write with these. They'd have a feather, they'd dip it in some ink, and they'd call it a quill. So you can try writing quill. Moms and dads, the Q words are pretty tricky this week. You might have to help your child with what each word is supposed to be. Here is a woman and she's going like this. She's telling us to be quiet. And last, we have some ducks on the bottom and they're making the sound that ducks make, quack. So you can try writing the word quack. Let's try writing one. Okay, let's try quack. Now you will see something like this. And then there's always a dot. So you want to start writing on the dot so that you're not writing your word backwards. So let's try sounding out quack. Remember, we can break it down on our arm or we can say it slowly. Let's break it down on our arm for this one. Quack. Ready? Do it with me. Quack. 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 What do you hear first? Qu. Oh, that's our letter Q. Does anybody remember what Q's best friend is? Q and are best friends. If you said you got it right. Q and you are best friends. So when I'm writing, I'm always going to add this letter U after my Q. And together they say qua. So we have qua. Let's see what's next. Qua-ack. Qua-ack. Oh, we know what what letter makes the sound ah. Ah. That's letter A. Quack. Oh, I know two letters that make the sound k. So you can choose either one. A C would make sense or a K would make sense. I'll choose a C. Remember, as long as it makes sense, that's the right way to write it in kindergarten. You can also just say the word really slowly. So for this one, I might have just said quack, and I'm just trying to listen for the sounds that my own mouth is making. Okay, let's try sorting some of our pictures for this week. And they all start with one of the letters we've talked about during our distance learning, Q. So you're going to drag the picture over here. If it starts with the Q sound, you'll drag the picture over here by the Y. If it starts with the y sound, like yo-yo, and we'll drag it over here. If it starts with the letter V, that makes V, like vest. Let's start with this one, and this is an animal. It's called a yak. What do you think yak starts with? Yak. If you said Y, you got it. Let's try this one next. This is a quilt. Quilt. What letter do you think that starts with? If you said Q, you're right. Q, quilt. What about this one? This is a picture of vegetables or veggies. What do you think veggies starts with? If you said V, you're right. Veggies. How about yarn? Yarn. If you said Y, you are right. Yarn, yak. This bird is called a quail. What do you think it starts with? Quail. If you said Q, you got it right. This is a picture of a quarter, a coin that we use, quarter. What do you think that starts with? If you said Q, you're right. Now this is a picture of an egg, but there's an arrow pointing to the middle of it. This yellow part of the egg is called the yolk. What do you think yolk starts with? Yolk. If you said Y, you got it right. Two more. This one is a picture of a van. What do you think van starts with? Good job. If you said V, van. And our last picture is a vase. What do you think vase starts with? If you said V again, you are right. So we have Q, quilt, quarter, quail. Then we have Y, yak, yarn, yolk. And last we have V, veggies, vase, van. Good job, everybody. Let's try reading some short words by blending our sounds together now. Remember, when we put our sounds together, the easiest way to read is to make our sounds long and stretchy. If we make them too short, it's really hard to hear the word. So think about like when you go down a slide, you go down once, smooth, it's all together. So we want to sound out our letters like that. We wouldn't go down like this. We go down in one motion. So we're going to try and make all of our sounds blend together like one. Let's try this one together. Ready? Vet. Vet. What did you hear? Vet. Vet. Good job. Okay, let's try some more. Now this slide has Q and Q's best friend. Q and you are best friends. So when you see this pair together, remember that they make one sound. They just say qu. Let's try this word. Remember to make your sounds nice and long. Blend them together. Quit. 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 Quip, 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 quip. Bin, 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 bin. Add, had, had. Good job. Let's try one more page. Let me turn on this so you can see a little better. Here we go, first word. Id, kid, kid. Remember, Q and U together, just say qu. Qu, it, quit, quit. Qu, ip, quip, quip. Last one. K, an, can, can. Good job, everybody. Okay, here's a few nonsense, silly words to read together to practice. Let's try a few together, and then you can pause it and try the rest on your own. Let's try this one together. Remember, they're silly words. They're not real, but they're good for us to read still. Let's start with this one. Myth, myth, myth. Did you get the word? Okay, here's our next one. Remember, Q and U just make one sound together. Qu, an, quan, quan. That's a silly word. Okay, this is going to be a good time for you to pause it now, and you try and read the rest of my 4 silly words. Go ahead and pause it now. If you read those words, good job. We had ruck, quet, vad, and quack. Those are some silly words. Let's play a little game next. Let's see if we can change the word. Let's read the first word we have. It, sit. Do you think we can change the word from sit to quit? Which sound is going to be different? We want to change this to quit. Listen, it, quit. Which one needs to change? If you said S, you're right. We need to change that to the qu sound. Now we have quit. Let's make that a little smaller. There we go. Now let's change quit to Quinn. Listen and see if you can figure out which sound needs to change. In. In. Which one didn't make sense? If you said the T, you are right. Quinn. What should that be? N and N. Oops. Let's change Quinn to bin. Listen for which one does not make sense anymore. We need bin. In. In. Which one didn't make sense? We don't have the qu sound anymore. What should that be? Bin. A B. Let's try one more. Let's change bin into bun. Listen for which one does not belong anymore. Bun. Which one didn't belong? If you said I, you're right. What should we change it to? Bun. That's the letter U. Now it says bun. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's take a peek at our heart word that we're learning this week. This week we just have one new heart word, and that's the word good. Say good. Now we've been learning our heart words all year, and I bet a lot of you know all of them now, or a lot of heart words. But it's nice to look at them again and make sure we're focusing on each one. Here are some words that we can practice with. I'll highlight and you see if you can read it. Are you ready? Here we go. If you said home, you got it. Here's the next one. I. That's an easy one. Good job. What's that word? If you said come, you got it. Good job. Here's the next one. What's that word? That's our word of the week. Good. Let's try another one. This one's hard. Say it if you know it. Say they if you got it. Good job. How about, you know this one? If you said here, you got it. Good job. Okay, how about, what's the word? If you said you, good job, you got it. How about, last one? Do you know that word? Take a look. In the middle is an A and not an E. This is the word want. If you got that one, that's a tricky one. Good job, everybody. So this week, you'll practice writing the word good in your Harvard journal. Let's end by taking a look at our book. So this week, our book is called Quinn, and on the title is Quinn. This book has lots of words that have the qu sound. Remember that Q and U are best friends. They're together, so they make the same sound, qu. During this book, you'll either see words you can sound out or heart words. So I will start by reading it the first time, and then after that, I'll go through page by page, and I'll give you a chance to try reading it by yourself. So you can listen to me first, and then we'll go back and you can have a chance. Okay, this is the book Quinn. Look for a few heart words that you know. And, the. Okay, let's try reading it. Jim and Jen had Kit. Ben had Mem. Pam and Tam had the pup. Pop had the tan cat. Len had Quinn. Sam and Dan put Tim on the mat. Look for some new heart words on this page. Do you know this one? He. Do you know this heart word? Saw. And we have the and the again. Let's read it. Quinn saw the pup. He hit the pup. Oh no. He's hitting the pup right there. Okay, any new heart words? I see he said the to. Do you know this one? Went. Let's try reading. Quinn went to Mem the hen. He hit the hen. Quit it, Quinn, said Len. More heart words. Said, the, we know those words. Let's read. Quinn ran at the tan cat. Quinn, quit it, said Len. When you see these exclamation points, you can read them a little bit louder. Quinn, quit it. Add some expression to your voice. Let's read. Len put Quinn on the mat. Quinn sat up on the mat. Quinn did win. Len said, good for you. Quinn, but quit it. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'll stop on each page. If you need more time to read, you can pause the video. But we're gonna go ahead and give you time to read, and then that will be it for phonics this week. If you need more time, you can go back and pause.